welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin. If you are new or if you're not, today I'm going to be sharing with you 25 random facts about me that I hope you enjoy. So keep on watching if you want to learn some more random things about me. Also, Rachel at Day to Day Joys, who has a channel here on YouTube, tagged me in this like months ago, and here I am doing it. So thank you for tagging me, Rachel. If you have a YouTube channel and want to share more random facts about you, I tag you to do this. I'm also going to tag Jessica from the Mommy Archives. I'm going to tag Lauren from the Joyful Homemaker because she just came back to YouTube and I'm super excited. And I'm gonna tag Esther from Matt and S, who have a really awesome Christian channel. Anyways, without further ado, let's get going with this. My husband and I only dated 4 months before we got engaged. I have mentioned this story, but I have never actually told it, but things moved really quickly. We met and married within a year. I cannot get into bed with dirty feet. Or let anyone else in my bed with dirty feet. I hate having dirty feet in the bed. There's just something about that is so gross to me. It really bothers me. So I pretty much always shower at night. If I don't shower, which is a rarity at night, I will at least wash my feet and make sure that they're clean. I have been born and raised in California. I have lived here my whole life except for when I studied abroad in Ecuador for 3 months in college. I am 100% a dog person. I do like cats more than I used to because I have met more friendly ones, but I'm 100% a big dog person. Not just a dog person, but I like big dogs that think they're people. Those are my favorites. Okay, I love a good hug. Like, I love real embraces where you just feel comforted, you know? I don't like flimsy, weak hugs, but I tend to reciprocate the hug that I'm being given. So if someone's giving me like a flimsy hug, I'll just kind of reciprocate that back. But if I'm getting a good hug, I will enjoy that hug and I will hug back. I've studied a lot of different things, but not finished studying all of them. I studied architecture for a few years. I studied intercultural studies because I wanted to be a missionary, and then I started studying nursing and pursuing nursing before I got pregnant with my daughter. Now I'm a stay-at-home mom. I love thrifting. I've always loved thrifting ever since I was a kid. Even in high school when I had my license, I would go to the thrift store and I loved buying different clothes for really cheap and remaking them, things like that. I've just always loved going to the thrift store. I would say I'm a very loyal friend. I'm just very loyal to the people that I love. I would do anything for them. I absolutely love seafood and sushi. Maybe not all seafood, but I love raw fish. Like, not just a California roll. I love a big hunk of raw salmon or just really quality, yummy raw fish. In regards to Myers-Briggs, the personality test, I'm an ENFJ. I just turned 27 this month. My favorite chores would have to be vacuuming and laundry. Vacuuming probably because I love my vacuum and it's the easiest thing to use ever, and it honestly makes vacuuming fun, and anyone who's ever used this vacuum totally agrees with me. I'll link it down below if you're curious what it is. I love laundry because the laundry machine does most of the work, and then when I'm folding it, I can do it after bedtime and I can watch YouTube videos or things like that. I just think it's a very pleasant chore and it feels really good when it's all done. In high school and senior year, I won Best Smile, which totally surprised me. Maybe it's weird to wish you would win something, but I was hoping if I had the chance to win anything in those like things that you vote for your yearbook, that it would be Best Artist, because everyone in school knows me as like the artsy type. I was always in art classes and everything like that. But somehow I won Best Smile, and I don't know how people thought of me and voted me for that, just because our school was pretty big, but I was pretty flattered that I won Best Smile. That was just a big surprise to me. If you've ever heard the comparison between a cook and a baker, I'm not a baker. I don't follow recipes. I like to experiment and throw things together. I just like the freedom of cooking and just the whole process and tasting things. I hate having to get everything right and then put it in the oven and hope that it turns out moist and delicious. That's not how I like to do things in the kitchen. When I was little, I had a big head of curly hair, almost like a big red afro. I'll try and put a picture in here, but it was like, people called me Shirley Temple. Had lots of little ringlets on my head. Not anymore. Thanks, hormones. My favorite dessert or desserts would be cheesecake. I love like a really good cheesecake, or anything that's fruity, like fruit pies or cobblers. I just love the tartness of fruit in a pie or something like that, and the fact that you're not just eating like cake. It just makes you, it's just more enjoyable to me. I just really like it. Okay, ever since I was pregnant with my first daughter, which was, I guess, about 3 years ago, even after I had her in postpartum, I have not been able to be driven in a car. I will just get really, really sick. I have to drive in the car if I'm riding in a car, I cannot be a passenger. I'm just so sensitive to motion sickness. Even if we drive up north to see my husband's family, which is like 6 hours, I will try and drive the whole way. The last time we went, I drove for 5 hours and I was fine, but I was so tired, and my husband drove the last hour and I got so sick. It was ridiculous. Okay, this is kind of a random claim to fame. I don't know if any of you watch The Bachelor. I am kind of guilty of watching The Bachelor and Bachelorette, but a year or two ago, I went to my friend's bridal shower at the Bachelor Mansion because she knows the people who actually own the mansion there. So it was pretty cool to see it. All the furniture that they have in it was not in it, but you know how they wet it? You know, like in the opening scenes, how it's always wet? I swear, the whole exterior of it wasn't like super well kept, I guess. So I think it looked way better being wet than just kind of deteriorating a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, it was super cool. The pool is beautiful, the views are beautiful, and it was really crazy to think that all of that stuff had been filmed there. And now whenever I watch it, I just know that it's filmed there, and it's pretty crazy. Okay, I've mentioned this before. If you have been with me for a while, which I love you if you have been with me for a while and remember this, but before I got pregnant with Ellie, actually while I was pregnant with her still, I used to sell cars at Toyota, and I absolutely loved it. It was something totally out of left field for me, but I was pretty good at it too. I just had so much fun interacting with the customers, and it was just a really fun challenge for me, and I really enjoyed it. Plus, Toyotas are great cars, so. Okay, two things that just gross me out to no end are mold and spiders. I think spiders is a common one, and who likes mold, but mold will gross me out, I feel like, more than the normal person. I hate when things are moldy. It freaks me out for some reason, and spiders too. I don't like it. I don't like them at all. I am the only one in my family with reddish hair. I mean, okay, my immediate family. My mom has blonde hair, at least grew up with blonde hair. My dad grew up with brown hair. I say this because they're old now and it has changed. Not old, sorry, mom and dad. But my sister has dirty blonde hair and I have this reddish hair. I am kind of the red sheep of my family. I've been told that my grandpa's aunt had red hair, who I never met. Her name was June. So I love walking places. Like, I just love walking. It's something that makes me happy, and I'd rather walk than drive most places. In high school, I swam and I played water polo, and I haven't really done much of it since, but I really enjoyed it while I did it, and it was like a huge commitment, and it was really fun. I think I was the captain of the junior varsity team or something like that. It was fun. It was fun. I wasn't a great swimmer, but I was good at water polo. So like, I was good at moving in the water and shooting. Swimming just wasn't something that came naturally to me. I love making connections with strangers and just making strangers feel loved. I guess it's kind of like an evangelistic quality, like talking to strangers. I don't always feel like in that mood, but I love just connecting with strangers, encouraging them, or giving them a compliment. It's something that makes me really happy and something that I enjoy doing. I love camping. I grew up camping. I have a lot of great memories camping. I haven't gone camping much recently. We do have young children, but I really hope to go camping soon, and I just really want to give my kids the same memories that I had growing up going camping. I think that's it. I feel like I should just say one more in case I count this up and it's not 25. I think that's everything there is to know about me. So those are 25 random facts about me. I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you did and you want to see more kind of get to know me videos or things like that, or if there's anything I mentioned that you just want to hear more about, let me know down below, because I'm always looking for new ideas of things that you guys want to see. I know I love getting to know YouTubers. I feel like if I click on a channel, I always want to watch the get to know me videos or things like this, just because I think they're fun and I think it's fun to get to know people, you know. But I love you. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you have a good day today, because you're worth it and you are really, really loved, even if you don't feel it or know it. Just trust me, you're very loved by God, and He sees you today. Okay, love you. See you in the next video. Bye.